Good morning, class.
Good morning, Miss Netty.
Today we're going to learn about all the prime ministers of Jamaica. Can anyone tell me what a prime minister does?
A prime minister is the leader of the government.
Excellent, Sean. The prime minister helps make important decisions for the country and works to improve the lives of its people. Now present your research projects to the class. Rogjay, you will go first.
Sir Alexander Bustamante, one of Jamaica's national heroes, was born on February 24th, 1884, in Blenheim. He received his early education in elementary schools and through private tutoring in 1904. He began working as a store clerk for C.E. Johnson and Company on Jamaica's north coast. Soon after, he took up a position as a junior overseer at Belmont Estate. During the labor unrest of 1938, Bustamante emerged as a strong advocate for workers' rights and established the Bustamante Industrial Trade Union (BITU). His leadership in organizing labor, advancing the nationalist movement, and challenging colonial rule earned him the honor of national hero. In 1943, he founded the Jamaica Labour Party (JLP), and in 1962, he became the first Prime Minister of independent Jamaica. Bustamante retired from active politics in 1967 because of declining health. In 1969, he received an award for the Order of the National Hero, becoming the only living person at the time to hold Jamaica's highest national honor. Sir Alexander Bustamante died on August 6, 1977, exactly 15 years after Jamaica achieved independence, and the same date on which he had become the nation's first prime minister. His legacy as a champion of workers, a nationalist leader, and a founder of modern Jamaica continues to be celebrated today.
Good job, Rogjay. Next up is Rodney, Sean, and Shawnette.
Sir Donald Sangster was born on October 26, 1911, in St. Elizabeth, Jamaica. He received his secondary education at Monroe College from 1921 to 1929, where he distinguished himself academically and participated in cricket, athletics, boxing, and gymnastics. After leaving school, Sangster entered a legal apprenticeship to become a solicitor. He was admitted to practice law in Jamaica in 1937 and worked professionally as a solicitor and penkeeper. At the age of 21, he became involved in politics and dedicated more than 30 years of service to the Jamaican people. He was an active member of numerous boards and committees, representing the interests of farmers, educators, scouts, and sportsmen. He also represented the government of Jamaica at international conferences in countries including New Zealand, England, Canada, and Barbados. Sir Donald was a loyal supporter of Sir Alexander Bustamante and served as deputy leader of the Jamaica Labour Party from 1949 to 1967. On February 22, 1967, Sir Donald Sangster became the second Prime Minister of Jamaica. However, his tenure was cut short by illness, and he served until April 11, 1967. Sir Donald Sangster was remembered as a serious, hardworking, and gentlemanly leader who was widely admired and respected. His legacy lives on as a devoted public servant, a prudent manager of Jamaica's financial resources, and a loyal supporter of national development.
The Most Honorable Hugh Shearer was born in 1923 and began his public career in the 1940s as a journalist and trade union leader with the Bustamante Industrial Trade Union, BITU, a member of the Jamaica Labour Party. He later served in local government, Parliament, the Senate, and as Minister of External Affairs. Following the death of Sir Donald Sangster, Shearer became Jamaica's third Prime Minister in 1967 at the age of 43, making him one of the youngest leaders in the Commonwealth at that time. During his term as Prime Minister from 1967 to 1972, Jamaica experienced economic growth in manufacturing, mining, tourism, and agriculture. His government expanded educational opportunities through the New Deal education program and supported the development of major infrastructure projects. Internationally, he represented Jamaica at the United Nations and helped secure the designation of 1968 as the International Year for Human Rights. After leaving office in 1972, Shearer continued serving Jamaica as Deputy Prime Minister, Minister of Foreign Affairs, and a leader in the trade union movement. He received the Order of Jamaica in 1990 and the Order of the Nation in 2002 in recognition of his service. Hugh Shearer died on July 5, 2004, and is remembered for his contributions to politics, labor relations, diplomacy, and Jamaica's development during its early years of independence.
Michael Manley was born on December 10, 1924, to Norman Manley and Edna Manley. He received his early education at Jamaica College from 1935 to 1943. He later continued his studies overseas at the London School of Economics from 1945 to 1949, where he earned academic honors. During his time there, he was influenced by Harold Lasky, whose ideas shaped many future leaders of the Commonwealth. Following his studies, Michael Manley worked as a journalist and later became actively involved in the trade union movement and politics. Over the years, he served as a trade unionist, party president, senator, cabinet minister, leader of the opposition, vice president of the Socialist International, and Prime Minister of Jamaica. On March 10, 1972, Manley became the fourth Prime Minister of Jamaica and served until November 4, 1980. He returned to office for a second term on February 13, 1989, serving until March 30, 1992. Throughout his political career, Manley promoted the philosophy of democratic socialism, which influenced discussions on social and economic development both in Jamaica and internationally. His leadership helped strengthen Jamaica's sense of national identity and self-confidence. Michael Manley was also a prolific author and published several influential books, including The Politics of Change, 1973, Search for Solutions, 1977, Jamaica, Struggle in the Periphery, 1982, Up the Down Escalator, 1987, and A History of West Indies Cricket, 1988. Michael Manley is remembered as one of Jamaica's most eloquent, visionary, dynamic, and influential leaders since independence. His contributions to politics, social reform, and national development continue to shape Jamaica today.
Fantastic job, students. We are learning so much about our prime ministers. We have completed part 1 of our presentations. Like, share, and look out for part 2. Now your turn. It's quiz time.